We traveled to Turks and Caicos to tour the former vacation home of Bruce Willis. Today, we pull back the curtain.
Who's talking?
To share our behind-the-scenes adventure with you. Mikey! Welcome to Turks and Caicos. We are about to get on this boat and go to our island, which is the Parrot K Island. So pumped. That's why I carry a laptop for no reason. Let's get going. Anytime we arrive somewhere where we have to get on a boat to go to our shooting location, it's always fun. So we're gonna be island boys for the next 4 days.
Again.
Captain, why we don't go fast like that? Is it a budget issue? Like, tell me, be honest.
Welcome to Parrot Key, gentlemen. See, who's that guy right there?
Hello, sir. How's it going?
How are you?
We grabbed our gear, loaded up 2 carts, one for equipment, the other for crew, and headed out.
We're headed to the residence. I'm Mike Grbic, the developer, owner's rep, concierge, water towel boy, whatever you want.
Whatever we need.
Whatever you need.
And how long you been here?
7 years.
7 years. Do you like it?
Love it.
And obviously we're not going to mention the names, but this is where people legit hide.
Yes.
They get their own private beach, own setup.
People come here to be alone and be themselves.
I hear ya. We go around the world to tour the crazy stuff, but like this one seems particularly unique to me because there's a resort attachment, but they kind of have a cool service where they can provide you kind of whatever you need.
It's our yoga gazebo.
Freaking cool. How are you guys doing?
When we first got here, they literally greeted us with like the best smelling hot towel. Enes and I fly business class or first class occasionally. They give you these little hot towels. It was like that, but 10 times better.
Nice cold towel.
It was like delicious eucalyptus smell. Also, they gave us a smoothie, but the thing that sticks with me is that eucalyptus hot towel.
The moment I saw the first photo of this house, I was like, we have to go there. First off, it's Bruce Willis's former home. Second, I mean, once you look at this house from a drone angle, all you see is palm trees, amazing estate, and it's right next to the ocean.
I totally understand why Bruce Willis would want to own this house. It's extremely private, it's very quiet, and you just get this sense of relaxation and tranquility when you come here that you really don't get in almost any other property that we've been to around the world.
We tour a lot of modern, extravagant places, and they're all really beautiful, but I gotta say, some of my favorite places we've toured are the ones that have a lot of history to them. And this one especially, because growing up with Bruce Willis movies, he was an idol for a lot of like me and my friends.
The fact that we had a chance to tour a property that he owned over 20 years is super special, and I can see why he loves this property.
We have an incredible beach. They have a beautiful water here, super nice house. Everything's super cool. We have mosquitoes.
Yeah, I think there's something going on with the bugs out here.
F***ing mosquitoes are killing me.
Oh, ooh, there's mosquitoes. Nice. Woo. Beautiful.
Today we're on the beautiful island of Parrot Key, a 4.5-mile strip of land off of the coast of Turks and Caicos.
I was going to get a shot of the sun setting on the beach, and I see Mikey and Enes doing the intro. From my angle, it looks beautiful, the sun setting, their silhouette. And then I listened to the audio of what's going on in the background, and it's a completely different story.
Mikey comes up with interesting intros for these videos. And he's like, I want you to walk perfectly straight to me on the beach, right on the water. But what he doesn't know is that I weigh 190 pounds. Every step I take, I sunk about a couple inches. Dude, this is one of the toughest intros. You know, I sink every time. Every step is different. I need to constantly articulate so I don't look like an idiot. Like, today we're, dude, you know why I fucked up? I've been watching my steps. Mikey, look at the scenery here. Like, I cannot be sad. Who walks on the beach and be like, hey, hey. It was a stressful intro, but long story short, we got it done. And now, let's begin our tour. Oh! Was that good?
No.
Really? One more. Our house manager, Mike, is amazing. He put this whole trip together. He took care of us so well. Anytime you ask for something, one phone call, or Mike disappears for 5 minutes and he just gets it done.
Honestly, Enes and I are starting to get spoiled on these trips. Like, every single place we go, we get treated a little bit better and a little bit better. The food at this place, I think, has been the best food that we've had yet. And we've had some crazy food around the world.
We have a private chef on standby cooking us breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's been amazing. I mean, I do not want to go back to Los Angeles. We've been eating really good here.
In fact, the chef is about to whip us something up right now, and I'm kind of excited to see what it is.
And now, let's go check out some of the bedrooms. We were trying to spice up this episode a little bit, and Mikey is like, why don't we have everybody for their own room? I'm like, that's a logistical mess.
And we did something we'd never done before in that we had 4 microphones going into the same input. So I had 4 mics in my ear while I was listening to it. All right, everyone take their rooms. You're not vlogging this, Del.
Why not?
Yeah, you can. Face it this way. And we have this door opening up to my, let me say one more line, and you have plenty of cut. And I come to this room exactly the same way. We're doing this order, no? And finishing in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Armand is always a little bit nervous on camera, so he was trying to get his lines like perfect. And I'm just like trying to listen to Enes, but I have Armand just like, beautiful window, the bed is so comfy. Like just practicing.
And we have this door opening up to Mikey's room. Now, this is one of the primary bedroom suites. Sliding glass, the outdoors.
I take a shower.
Y'all shut up! Who's talking?
Sorry about that.
I can't talk.
Sorry,
I can't pay attention if I hear like, we have a beautiful window.
Yeah,
we have
okay.
I love the grass. You know, I'm like, come on, shut up.
Damn.
And we have this door opening up to, my bad.
So this room is pretty much identical to Enes' room in a lot of ways.
I mean,
We have, God damn it, Armand.
What? Dude, disconnected.
Armand, you know how to mute your mic?
I didn't say anything. I just said,
You said, I mean.
Okay, look. Okay, I'm taking it.
No. Look, hit the switch.
Hey, okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm talking, I just said, you know.
Lunch scene was flawless, and we're just nailing this one. It's no secret that we work really hard to make our videos great, but sometimes you gotta take a moment and enjoy a little lifestyle.
This is going to be interesting.
Lifestyle.
That was lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Once we have our downtime, it's time to get back to work. But at Parrot Key, life is always full of adventure.
Coconut.
So they have coconut trees throughout the property.
What do you use to top the top of that?
More food, right, Mikey? So ever since we came here, they had these 2 jet skis sitting at the beach, and on our last day we had a chance to use them.
It's one of those things, I don't think there's anyone that's like, I don't like jet skis, you know? It's like everyone likes to jet ski.
Being on a jet ski today, that was a lot of fun. That was pretty exciting.
Usually my jet ski experiences coming from renting them for like 45 minutes and it's done. But today, whole day. I mean, at some point, my jet ski started to have some problems, but I still have a lot of fun.
If I could change anything about this trip, it would probably be when I was getting the B-roll of Enes on the jet ski, he decided he had a really cool idea.
I had this brilliant idea to splash Armand, and I think I took it a little too far.
Enes was trying to splash whole the water on me, but he put all this water on top of all our equipments technically. Right after that, Mikey and Dal was just shocked for like 10 seconds with all over the water.
Dude, what the fuck? You're up! The camera's done!
After 4 incredible days at this amazing property, our visit had come to an end. It was time to wrap things up the way we always do. 3, 2, 1. And that's it for the tour. Hope you all enjoyed this video.
So we always try to do like interesting outros or interesting intros or kind of spice it up whenever we can. And we have this massive pool next to us.
Mikey had this specific shot in mind, and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. He goes, yeah, it's gonna work. I'm gonna get in the pool. I'm like, no, it's not gonna work.
We had been shooting all day, so like I was ready to get in the pool. That was really just more of an excuse to do that. There's a bit of a cliff right here though. It gets dramatically deeper. Oh my God.
Lastly, if you enjoyed the tour, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Dude, that was straight up a shaky boy.
I know.
That's never gonna make the cut.
I wasn't quite tall enough to get the shot I wanted, so I had to call in Dal. And I don't think Dal was quite tall enough to get the shot, so we had to call in Armand.
It's a great angle, but I thought maybe if I hold it like a higher, then it's gonna be a better angle. 1, 2, 3, go.
And I don't think Armand was tall enough, so we had to get creative.
Step on it.
There's no way.
We can do it. We can do it.
So we had to kind of combine 2 humans into one.
I started to carry Dal on my shoulders, and I think we found the best angle for the outro.
If you enjoyed the tour, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
We got it!
All right, everybody, that is all from our trip in Turks and Caicos. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a fantastic time exploring the island and touring Bruce Willis's house. A huge thanks to the house manager Mike and the real estate agent Nina for making our trip so memorable and special. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave us a comment down below if you want us to do more of these in the future, and we will see you soon.